So today I'm going to show you how to transition out of and into the screen. This is something that I've seen a lot lately over on Steve-O's YouTube channel. I'm sure it's done elsewhere a lot, but that's where I'm getting my inspiration from. So if you haven't been over there, go ahead and check that out. Now, this is pretty simple to do. I'm only doing with stationary camera and myself. If you have somebody that's actually filming you, it's gonna be a little bit easier, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's go ahead and jump right into Premiere Pro and take a look at how this effect is done.
So the first thing we wanna do is take a look at our two pieces of footage. We have the footage of the screen from the outside and the screen on the inside. So what we want to do is find the end of our transition on the first piece of footage, and I'm going to zoom in and clip off the end so we don't work with that accidentally. And then I'm going to go back about 10 frames. I was recording at 30 frames per second, so that's about a third of a second. If you're recording at 60, you might want to do 20. You might want to have a longer or shorter transition, but I'm just going to key 10 frames back using the arrow key. And then I'm going to cut our footage so that I'm only dealing with those 10, 11, 12, however many frames you want. Now we're going to select that footage, those 10, 11, 12, however many frames, and mark the position and scale at the beginning when we're at our base before we transition in. And then because I can't actually move in with a camera, I'm going to choose this corner pin so that I can align the screen, and I'm going to mark those keyframes, and I'm going to go to the end, and now I'm going to transition in. Then I'm going to change our position, and then I'm going to use the corner pin to make that fit our screen as best as possible. Because we're using the corner pin on such a large piece of footage, just to get that little middle bit, it's going to be a little wonky. I'm going to only do this a little bit and try and make it fit as best as possible. You can fiddle with it even more. And again, like I said, if you have actually a way to move that camera or align that screen beforehand so that you only have to use the position and scale, it's going to be a lot easier. Okay, so this is good enough for me, and we're gonna go back, and now we're gonna pull over our footage. If you watch Steve-O do it, and I've looked at it frame by frame, he just zooms in and then transitions over. So it's one frame difference, boom. But for me, I think it looks a little janky with my setup. So what I like to do is actually adjust the end footage so that it comes into focus at the same time, as well as adjusts in position and scale too. So what I'm going to do is change the opacity over time, and I'm just going to control click and make my two marks, and that way it fades in over top of the screen so it looks like the screen is coming into focus. Now the other thing I'm going to do is add that corner pin and mark it at the end where it's going to be the full composition. And then I'm going to go back to the beginning of that little clip, a couple frames back, and move these corners onto the screen so it matches up. So now it's starting to come into focus, and we'll move a couple frames in and adjust these keyframes as well. And you don't have to, make it perfect because it's going to happen so quickly, but I think it makes it a little bit smoother, and voila. Now, if you want to do this transitioning out of the screen, you're just going to do this process in reverse. And I'm going to let you guys do that on your own because the best way of learning is doing. And I've already set you up pretty much with everything you need, but obviously if you have questions or trouble, go ahead and hit me up in the comments and we'll get you sorted out. It's really that simple. I like the effect. Again, if you haven't seen Steve-O do it, go check his out.
All right, guys, there you have it. If you have any questions or run into any trouble, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys later.